Clueless Cooks, and welcome back to Clueless Cooking 101, where I'm clueless and you, the beginner, are clueless too. So let's get started and let's have some fun in the kitchen. In this episode, we're going to make a mixed fruit crisp. It's all baking. It takes about 30-45 minutes, and I have a special guest today who's already tasted it, and since he deems himself a sous chef rather than a chef today, he's going to make the mixed berry crisp. I'm just going to kind of like watch him and tell him, you know, what goes where. And so welcome, Brian Fitton.
Hey.
Here's Brian.
I'm here, coming in.
So let's get started. We have all the ingredients for making this mixed berry crisp. It's super easy. And so we're going to have like Brian, I'm going to sort of like guide him along what to do, but not micromanage him. So you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, how about an apron? Are you okay?
Absolutely.
All right. Before Brian gets started, we're going to show you the ingredients for this mixed berry crisp. I got everything at Walmart, and it's very quick to put together. It's organic, of course. You don't have to do that, but I'm going to show you item by item what we're going to use. First of all, these are in the freezer section. These are organic red raspberries. If they are out of these, sometimes they have organic tart cherries, and those will work just as well. Here are some organic blueberries, also out of the freezer section. And at Walmart, the freezer section doesn't say fruit, it just says vegetables. So go down where it says frozen vegetables, and you'll find this fruit. They have all kinds of stuff. If you have other fruit that you prefer other than this, it's just a really good taste. And then we cut up one apple, skin on, it's organic. Because, you know, anything that you eat, where you eat the skin, it needs to be organic, because apples, and they're part of the dirty dozen, so are blueberries. So we want you to stay healthy. What else do we put in there? We put in a little bit of sugar, the bad guy, only a quarter cup, and a little bit of almond flour just to make a bit of a paste, and that's... Oh, I'm supposed to show you this. I normally get it at Walmart, but I forgot. So I had some in the fridge. And we're going to debate between which sugar, and let you decide, or have you decide. We have coconut sugar, which is a little browner, and cane sugar, both organic, both Walmart brands. We use a seed combination. We mix that in for the topping. We use organic oatmeal for the topping. That's how we get the crisp. I bought these walnuts at Walmart, but I went through the bag, and so I've just put them in a clear zip bag for now. And we're going to use a little bit of cinnamon in the topping, and then some organic butter to mix all this stuff together. And so that's in the fridge. We'll get it out in just a second and nuke it. But get your aprons on and get ready, because we're about to start. Hey, Clueless Cooks, sorry to interrupt this episode. I know you're probably looking at your social media feeds, so since you're already doing that, check us out. Check out Clueless Cooking 101 on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, Substack, and I even have a blog. We have videos and written posts. So check us out on all those social media sites, and we'd love to hear your comments. So we're going to make the berry part first. The filling is technically what it's called.
Okay.
And so we're going to just dump in the blueberries and the raspberries. Okay. I shouldn't say dump it in, pour it in.
All of them?
That's it, the whole bag. Oh yeah.
Awesome.
There's the trash over there. We'll get it in a second. Oh, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Okay. Raspberries.
And raspberries.
Yeah.
Make it easy, the whole bag too.
Yep.
Great. They're a little stickier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not quite as pretty. Okay, This is where your chef skills come in.
Oh.
I learned this from my friend who's going to be doing a chef's moment here very shortly. Mm-hmm. But when you sharpen a knife, you use this as the guide for the angle. and they go like this. I can't.
Yeah.
So I just do three on one side and then 3 on the other side. And Santiago told me I could use his knives as long as I sharpen them properly. Okay, so you want to see how we cheat and cut up apples?
Yes, please.
All right. So rather than peel it, because we eat the peeling, it's a lot of nutrients in there. Did you know? Have you ever seen this done?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's because I don't know what the proper way is.
Oh.
So that's the great part about being clueless, is you kind of just do whatever you want. So I want you to cut these into pieces about that size.
Okay.
About that size. Not that big, little chunks.
Okay.
And then just toss them in.
Can do.
All right. Okay. The official red spatula.
All right.
Stir it up.
Can do.
And then we're going to add a couple of things to it.
I told you, trying to cut down on all the sugar and everything.
It's really hard, isn't it?
It is, but this was really good.
Surprisingly, yeah. When I look at a recipe, I usually use half or less of the sugar that's called for, because I know that people are really addicted to the taste of sugar.
It is.
And so what they don't know is how good food is. If you literally taste the food as opposed to the sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you feeling lucky with sugar?
I don't know that I know coconut sugar.
Want to try the coconut sugar?
Let's try it, yeah.
Let's try it.
I know cane sugar pretty good.
Okay, so we just need a 1/4 cup of that.
Okay.
And I think that's a 1/4 cup.
Looks like it. Okay. Just pour over the top. Nope.
Dip the cup in.
Oh, dip it. See, this is.
If it's flat, great. If there's a little extra, it's no big deal. That's
Little
good.
chunks there.
That's good.
Okay.
And we're going to use a 1/4 cup of almond flour.
Okay. Same one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably against the rules, but I don't know what they are, so I just do whatever I want.
I think that's all right.
Okay. So we're going to bake this at 350 for 45 minutes, but we're going to put it in this tart plate. And I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven.
Okay.
Okay, so just pour that stuff in and kind of smooth it out. Okay, so you have to show Eddie your handiwork so far.
Okay, Eddie.
There's the camera. There's the handiwork so far.
Camera
there
too.
you go. Okay, now, oops.
Oh, it slid down a little bit.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
We're gonna microwave. 1 stick of butter equals, I think, a 1/2 cup.
Okay.
All right. And then this is the vehicle for everything else to get absorbed, and then we're gonna put it on top.
Perfect.
All right.
I do like butter.
There you go. So, you know how to use the microwave?
I think so.
Okay, just 1 minute, and it should all be melted.
Okay. Is
Shop,
that good?
How
Maybe
are
a
we
little bit
doing?
more?
Okay. All right, so we're going to do in there, we're going to use that. Oh, we're going to put that in here.
Okay.
Oh, and there's your, mix it up using the same thing if you want.
Okay.
And there's another one if you're a purist. Okay, so we're going to use 1 cup of oatmeal.
Okay.
And just measure it out and stir it in.
Okay.
I hope there's a cup. I made oatmeal cookies yesterday.
I did. I saw those back there. So.
Help yourself. They're with low sugar.
Oh yeah, hey, that's good. Is that about right?
Get some more.
Add a little bit more to top it off.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Just pour it in. Okay. Next ingredient. And one of my secret ingredients, seeds.
Okay. Yeah.
They're really good for you, and it creates a texture. So we're going to do a 1/4 cup of seeds.
Okay.
And we'll swap
1/4 cup
sugars.
here.
This time we'll use cane sugar.
1/4 cup.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, quarter cup of almond flour.
All right.
And you can use regular flour, by the way. It doesn't have to be almond flour. I just do it because it's ground up nuts, and wheat is not my friend. So, and a quarter cup of sugar.
Okay. We use almond flour quite a bit. We made some chicken tenders with almond flour.
How was it?
And it's pretty good. It's close-ish, you know.
Okay. You know, you can spike it. You can put herbs or seasonings. You can put garlic powder in there. You can. There are all kinds of flavored powders. You know, I use a lot of pepper, not in this, but I use a lot of pepper.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
Okay.
And then we have to do a little bit of work. Okay, the last ingredient is chopped nuts.
Okay.
So you have a couple of options. You can chop them by hand.
Mm-hmm.
I've got this little cheating thing. You want to
I
use the
like
cheating thing? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I bought this at a thrift store. It was like $3.99.
Nice.
Yeah. I try to buy everything at a thrift store or
that's
the
great.
dollar store or whatever. Because
Absolutely.
people that are just learning to cook, you know, they don't want to spend a fortune on stuff because they're not 100% sure that they're going to keep it up, or their budgets are just such that they don't like spending more money than they need to.
Make a large investment and not do it again.
Exactly.
Very often, so.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Usually before I get into something, I always want to buy all the things.
So I forget how many nuts we're supposed to use. I think it's a half a cup.
Okay.
And I didn't get a half a cup out. So just fill that about halfway full, and then we'll pour it in and push the button.
Sounds great.
I don't think you can get too many nuts.
That's true. Does that work?
Let's try it out.
All right.
All right. Okay. I put on the lid. You gotta like, there. It's got this little thing that.
Locks it
you
in.
got it. And there's a button.
Oh, there it is.
Cool.
And pulse it all.
Cool. All right. So we're gonna pour it in that bowl, stir it all up, and then spread it on top, and we're done doing the prep.
Okay. Not too.
It's
bad.
not hard.
Does it go come off there? Oh.
Watch
put me on the
this.
spot.
You just go like this.
Nice. All right.
Is that enough? Looks good to me.
Yeah. That looks
All
great.
right, here, use your spatula.
Get
the
all
excess
there.
out.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's good. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, get some more.
More?
Yeah.
Oh,
all the
yeah,
way.
I didn't even see all that.
All the way.
In there. All the cracks
Guys.
and crevices.
Yeah. Guys clean like that too. They don't just
is
cook like that. They clean like that. Good
Yeah, it's fine. That's good.
Okay.
Okay.
Next is stirring it up.
Okay. Spatula here.
Yep.
There we go.
Just with no leftovers.
That's right, yeah. Gotta use it all.
That's
use it
right.
all. Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Yep.
Just spread it out.
Just spread it around.
This was the good stuff. I remember the crunch to it last time.
Okay.
Okay. Good deal.
So we'll show Eddie, show him the
Okay.
finished work, and then we're going to pop it in the oven.
There you go, Eddie.
Whoops,
Looking
that's
good?
it. Pop it in the
All right.
oven, and we're going to bake it for, I think, 45 minutes.
Top shelf? Bottom shelf?
I don't think it matters. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. 30 minutes.
Yeah. And start.
And start.
And it won't let you start, will it?
It won't.
I know.
There it is.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. All right. So,
Technology. All right.
so that was easy, right?
That was easy. Yeah, that was
So
fantastic.
do you want to like plug your company? Because
Oh, sure.
Brian has like a super impressive studio where he does podcasts and videography and all of that stuff. But this is your chance to
absolutely.
plug what you do.
No, I appreciate that. We've noticed for a lot of businesses, it's hard to create consistent content, or like video marketing in general can be overwhelming. And so we make that easier through just processes when it comes to like video podcasting, thought leadership content, courses. Like if you're looking at something similar to this too, just creating master courses, YouTube
but you
style
don't have
videos.
a kitchen.
We don't have a kitchen.
That's why.
We do. It's just very small. So,
and you don't have a stove.
No stove. No. Yeah, we have the break room essentials.
Gotcha.
And so, but yeah, and then we film locally in our studio in Bentonville, or we go on location, or just even travel around. And we have remote studios for our remote podcast clients.
Okay, so if we do some like no-bake cookies or something like that, can we use your break room?
Please.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's
thank you
Go
so
Rogue
much.
Studios. What's your website?
GoRogueStudio.com. You can check
right.
us out there, and Brian at Go Rogue Studio if you want to contact me directly.
Hey, Clueless Cooks, another interruption. If you will check out my website, which is cluelesscooking101.com, I'd really appreciate it. We have a blog with some recipes, and we also are going to have merchandise coming up soon so that you can have a cool apron like mine. But in the meantime, just check out our website, and I'd really appreciate it. We'll see you there.
Here we go.
Finito.
There we go.
Are you proud of your work?
I am very proud. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
absolutely.
Yeah.
This is way better than I could have ever done by myself.
Yeah. The worst part is waiting for it to bake, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to, well, you need to technically kind of let it set up, but we're going to scoop out a little bit to taste it.
Okay.
And then if you want, like, dip a little bit of ice cream.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Fine. One for you, one for me. See if there's an ice cream scoop, or if Santiago doesn't do anything like that. He's probably too disciplined. Okay. Well.
Good deal. Okay.
All right.
Scoop a little out. You're brave.
It's hot.
Hot. Like.
You can see the steam.
Yeah, that looks great. Get a little apple chunk there.
Yeah. Did you do good?
I'm very proud of myself. Yes, I did very good.
There you go. Okay.
Thank you so much.
So let's scoop a little bit out, a little bit of however much ice cream, because you don't have to do this, but it's really, really good with ice cream. Your friends will be impressed. There you go. Oh, look how pretty.
Oh, yes.
Too.
Yes.
It's called plating. Let's see. Okay. There you
Crisp.
go.
Okay. Let's try it out. See, and this, actually, I think we probably should have put the ice cream on top, right? Because that makes
Go for it.
Now that's some of that.
Is that the
caramel
bomb?
action. Oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Plus, it cools down the crisp when it's hot. Okay, we did it.
That's it.
And so
That's the
I
stuff.
already spilled the beans with Brian, but he gets to take this home to his wife and children.
I'm very excited.
Just make your wife clean the dish this time instead of you having to do the cleanup. You
Like,
tell
here's
her,
the
I did
deal.
the cooking, you did the cleaning.
I did it. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes.
So that's it. That's it, Clueless Cooks. Here's the mixed berry crisp. And, ooh, that's hot.
Still hot.
Yeah. So we use the Zed stuff here. And that's what it looks like. Anybody can do this, right?
Yeah.
There we know. No offense.
If I can do it, you can do it.
If I can do it, you can do it. That's right. And so this is great for dessert, for yourself, for entertaining, and I also highly recommend it for breakfast, but try to skip the ice cream if you're going to do it for breakfast.
I'll make sure my kids take note of that. So
Okay.
That's good.
Skip the ice cream?
Skip the ice cream.
You got
That's
it.
good.
Okay.
Awesome.
Join us again on our next episode of Clueless Cooking 101. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Thanks for cooking for me.
Absolutely. It's great.
Hey, Clueless Cooks. Thanks a bunch for joining me on this episode of Clueless Cooking 101. And I invite you to like and subscribe Clueless Cooking 101 on YouTube. And be sure to send your comments and recipes because I'll 100% reply. See you next time.